Hi Scorpio, welcome to the channel. Awakening Dawn, how are you guys doing? Bringing you your messages for the month of April. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are in good spirits. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Please hit that subscribe button, notification bell, as well as check out the description box as there's pertinent information in there for you. So let's get into the reading for you. The reason why I'm doing a monthly, normally I'm just doing weeklies on this channel, but I will start to do monthlies as to what's going on in the world today, to kind of give a broader prediction or overview what could be going on in the month, as well as I'll continue to do weeklies. Check out your moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign, sun sign, as it may be more applicable to you for this time and in this month. So let's get into it. Also, I've uploaded the weekly messages if you haven't checked that out. Last Monday I did a meditation reading, and I think it's linked in here. I want to do them Mondays. I did not do it this past Monday, guys. I wasn't feeling the best, so I didn't read this Monday, but I will hopefully put one up Monday coming. Okay, so let's get into it. So I have the spread already laid out for us to not prolong the time, but let's get into your reading. Okay, so crowning your reading for this month, you have the Eight of Cups. This talks about leaving something behind, walking away from something. Some of you may have had to leave something that might have been somewhat, you might feel like it was very lucrative for you, or something you had to leave behind. Some of you may have parted ways from a job, from situations of some sort. Some of you may have had that. You may have had to leave a business behind. Some of you may have had those experiences in this month. Okay, so there's something that's crowning your reading that you walk away from, you're walking away from. But as you walk away from this, you may be taking all that you have out of savings, out of checking. Some of you may be taking out stocks, RAs. You may be taking out out of your 401k. Some of you may be doing that. But as you leave something behind, you're also waiting for something else. So you are very hopeful, optimistic in this month, as you may be leaving something behind, but you're also walking towards something as well. So have hope in this month, okay? Your energy in this month, you have the Page of Earth, so you're starting something new. You may have walked away from something. Some of you may be looking for something else. So let's just say you left a job, or if you were released from a job, you may be starting a new journey. Some of you may even also think about moving. Some of you may be thinking about relocation. You may be thinking about moving. You may have to now go in a whole different direction in your life, okay? But for some of you, you're on a new journey, a new quest in this time. You may be making plans and preparations on this new journey, this new plan. This is your, maybe trying to figure out how to get money, how to maybe applying for a job. Some of you may be thinking about moving. Some of you may be thinking about, okay, what is my next plan? Maybe this didn't work out for me due to this whole thing that's going on in the world, and now I need to figure out my next plan, okay? In your career finances, you have the Patience cards. This is almost like the Temperance card. So for some of you, you have patience. You may have to operate in patience when it comes down to your money, your career. You may be waiting for some money. For some of you, with the Page of Earth as well as patience. So some of you may be waiting on money, hoping for money, applying for loans or grants of some sort. Some of you could be doing that in this month, in this time, hoping for that. When it comes down to your health and wealth, you have the King of Fire, which is beautiful energy, because this is a person that's taking care of themselves. This is someone that is bold, very passionate. You may be also helping others. Some of you may be helping others. You may be, reaching out to help others. You may be volunteering your services, your time, to help out others in one way or another, whichever way you feel that you can help, because you're able to. Some of you may be able to help. So you may take on that in this month, where you're helping in this month. When it comes down to love and your relationships and family, you have love. You are very supportive to your family. You show a lot of love. You're feeling love. You're feeling supported. by those that you love and those that love you. So there's a sense of love around you. Beautiful energy to get this card in that position, okay? The position of family, friends, and love, partnerships, and things of that sort. To feel love, to feel support, whether you're supporting someone, whether someone's supporting you in this month, to have that around you. You may be going to help family. You may be going to help. Some of you may be going to help out in areas in the world. I'm feeling too, to be of some support. You know, you may be going to support family. Now, when I asked Spirit, okay, so for all of the readings for this month, I asked for the hopes, dreams, and desires. So there may be something that you're hoping for, you're wishing for, you're dreaming for, your hopes, dreams, aspirations, things of that sort. You know, what energies could help or what energies may be prevalent for you in that era in this month. And you have the 5 of fire. So this talks about over your hopes, dreams, and desires. There may be some tension around that. Whatever your hopes, dreams, desires, there may be some complications with that. There may be delays. There may be a little bit of friction when it comes down to things that you're hoping for, you're wishing for, you're wanting. Okay, there may be something around that that's a little bit complicated. The outcome for you is the 5 of Cups. So this talks about emotional something very emotional. This also could talk about, being very weary, hurting about something. So with the 5 of fire and the 5 of water adjacent to each other, this tells me that some of you could be dealing with tension when it comes down to things that you're hoping for, you're wishing for, things that you want to manifest in your life. Maybe there's a delay in some things for you, Scorpio. There may be some delays for you in this month. There may be things you have to leave behind due to the times, what's going on in the world. Some of you may be having to leave things behind, but you do have the support of your family, right? And your partner and your family. For those that have family close and near to them, you have the support of your family. Some of you may have had to separate from a job. Some of you may have had to separate from something that you're very passionate about. And this may be somewhat emotionally, challenging for some of you, okay? Messages for Scorpio for April 2020. Scorpio, April 2020. Scorpio, April 2020. 3 cards, please, for the sign of Scorpio, April 2020. Yeah. With the 8 of Swords, it talks about isolation, mental strain. Also, it could be isolation. You feel a little bit mentally challenged when it comes down to things that's going on in your life, and maybe you're trying to figure out your income. You're trying to figure out your next move. You're trying to figure out your career. You're trying to figure out things, as many of us are in this time. So some of you could be in that, like which path you're going, what's getting ready to happen. Some of you could be thinking about that. But there's going to be something that makes you happy. I feel like within the next 3 weeks, 3 months. So over this, there is something that's going to make you happy. You have the Sun card. Could be a Leo, or there's a blessing that will come your direction. So if you are one that's going through this, where there's a challenge, emotionally challenged when it comes down to your career, your hopes, dreams, desires, plans that you thought that were going to manifest for you, and maybe there's a delay or there's some challenging energy with that. I do feel like in the next 3 days, 3 weeks, maybe 3 months, there will be a resolve to this, okay? Also, this could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do feel like for some of you, there's a sense of healing between you and maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Libra. There could be something that you're healing from. If there was an unjust situation, I would say, between the next 3 to 9 weeks. And I know that seems to be a long time, but the next 3 to 9 weeks, this is a healing phase for you, okay? Like a healing phase for some of you Scorpios. You should see some results. You have 3 fives here. The 5 of Cups is showing up twice for you, and the 5 of Wands. So this talks about maybe feeling a little bit, some of you could be feeling a little bit suppressed, oppressed, or even depressed, you know, due to this time. You know, a lot of people are feeling somewhat emotionally challenged around this time with everything going on. And 5s talks about freedom. You feel some of you feel a sense of deception when it comes down to a releasing of something. So this could have been a separation from a job or whatever this is for you. You may feel a sense of separation, but don't worry. There's a breakthrough coming in that. Okay. You are one that is a creator. So you will figure something out. You will make plans for yourself to arise above this. Okay. With your skills and traits, I do feel like you will balance things out. You may have 2 offers coming in for you. You have another 5 here. So even though there's a little bit turbulence going on for you, you will rebuild from this. Okay. Um, you may feel like you want intuition. Some of you, you know, there may be like you want motherly intuition. You may have to use your motherly intuition. Some of you, if you have a mom that has crossed over, you may even have dreams about your mom around this time to give you this spiritual inclination or advice of some sort. Some of you may reach out to a spiritualist, a psychic, or a spiritual advisor of some sort. Some of you may reach out to this person. You do feel like you may go back to something in the past. Some of you may reach back to something that was in your past, or someone from your past may come back to make you an offer of some sort. I do feel like that. Some of you may be reaching out to a past, maybe past employer, okay? And you may be going back to this past employer. When it comes down to being, you know, things are in suspense, or, you know, you have to surrender to certain things in your life, there may be some confusion around this. Like what everything's going on in today, there may seem to be like a little bit of confusion in this. Okay. When it comes down to your monies, or when it comes down to career, you know, you're waiting on something like a better opportunity or an opportunity. Okay. Some of you may be waiting on this. Also, this may be where you're waiting on things to change between you and a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Some of you may be moving on from a toxic situation. I also see where you may be moving on from a toxic situation. So let's see what else is coming in for you for this month. And then let's see your oracle cards for you. All right. So messages for Scorpio. April 2020. The sign of Scorpio, April 2020. Scorpio, April 2020. Messages for Scorpio, April 2020. All right, in the foundation, you have irresistible and you have the spiritual 6. So there's something that you will not be able to resist in this month. I do feel like there's a spiritual blessing coming in for you guys that will help you in some way. Some of you are waiting on a call. You will receive a call, or you're waiting on a call. Allow this call to, I feel like you're going to feel like people that you talk to in this month, they're showing you a sense of love. They're helping you to get through this challenging time. Also, they may be giving you a sense of hope in this month. It says, allow your soul to breathe and refresh from the things of above. You can do anything. You have the lioness energy here. I do feel like whatever challenge you're facing, you're leaving it behind. Whatever things that are not in alignment with you, you may be walking away from that. You have this, you know, I gotta move with force and fierce type of attitude, almost like that King of Wands energy. So some of you may have to walk in boldness this month. You may have to take on that walk in boldness this month. Okay, I'm going to entitle your reading that walk in boldness. Okay. Some of you may not have been feeling well. So take care of yourself. Some of you may have you may not be feeling well. Also over your emotions, there may be some bittersweet. I do feel like if there was mental, strain or that isolation type of situation going on, there's something that's going to make you feel very loved and supported in this month. Yes, I do feel like this trap. Some of you may feel trapped in a situation like your hands are tied. You're not sure of what to do. So some of you may go back to something from the past. This could be a past job, past employer, even what you know that is familiar. Okay, so especially in this time, you may go back to something in the past. A relationship may be coming back from the past. Some of you may be experiencing that in this month. Yes, I think my son is burning something. I smell something burning, Scorpio. So I hope he's not burning something. Anyway, Six of Cups, some of you may make a decision about someone. Also, be careful that no one's incarcerated. Someone may be incarcerated from the past, and they may reach out to you. That's from the past, and they may reach out to you. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Messages for Scorpio, April 2020, the sign of Scorpio. Yeah, you have the stress card. So, there could be a lot going on for you in this month with the Four of Cups and the Nine of Swords. There could be a lot going on from you. And you're going to try to figure out how to move away from this. This thing is you're trying to walk in boldness and move away from things that's just complicated. You're trying to figure out how to do this and do it with sanity. You know what I mean? How do I do this and do it with sanity? I do see breakthroughs for you. I see blessings coming in for you. I do see where there's something possibly coming back from the past to help you, okay? Maybe in the next 2 days, 2 weeks, or even 2 months, but something's coming back in the past to help you. So thank you so much, Scorpio. Oh, before we go, let's do your oracle messages. You have the Phoenix. So this says rise. This is basically you're rising above the ashes. You're rising above the ashes. Resurrection, surrender to the change. So there's something that you have to go through. It's almost like that Pisces card. You have the surrender card to, you may have to just surrender to what's going on. But also in your surrendering to what's going on around you, I'm feeling like you're walking in boldness. And you're separating from things that may give off like, dark energy or that has you somewhat, making you feel, we're already dealing with enough as it is. So you don't have time to give your energy to anything that is not going to help push you above this energy that's going on, or to help you get to where you're trying to go. You know what I mean? So rise above the ashes. I do feel like, with the surrender to the change, you will rise. You will rise over this situation. You will find balance in your life, okay? A Libra may be very significant to you. You may also have Libra in your chart, keeping the scales balanced. So that's significant to you in this month, being balanced in this month, weighing your options, not allowing too much to tip one way. So finding a sense of balance, walking in boldness in this month, okay? Being the lioness, being bold in what you need to accomplish in this month, being fierce in this month, okay? A challenge, it says a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others. How befitting. Yeah, so separating yourself from anything that's not going to help you conquer what needs to be conquered. Even though some things may not have worked out, in your life or in this month, in this time, know that it's not the end all be all. Okay? It's not the end all be all. Do what you can do and move on from it, okay? Rise above the ashes. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Yes, how befitting is this, okay? Have patience. Last oracle says there's very much to be grateful for: financial success and promise, retirement, a rich, rewarding family life. And I do feel like a lot of you have the support of family or friends or loved ones to help you through this difficult time. And that's beautiful because some people don't have that. So that is beautiful. Take that. That is very rich energy. So take that energy. If it's welcome to you, take that, embrace that, okay? So thank you so much, Scorpio. Until next time, I appreciate you guys. Be well, stay well, and stay blessed.